Hi, students. This is Teacher Josh, and we're talking about fossils. Man, I know that lots of you guys are into dinosaurs and fossils, so I'm pretty excited to read this book to you and talk about the different words and things about dinosaurs. So, man, let's jump right in here. It's figuring out fossils. All right, let's see what this is all about. What is fossil? Fossils are the hardened remains of plants and animals. Remains are parts left behind after plants or animals die. All fossils are old. Fossils are the traces and remains of plants and animals that lived more than 10,000 years ago. All right, so we've got some pretty cool words here that we should look at real quick. Okay, so fossils. It tells us what a fossil is. A fossil is the remains, the hardened remains of plants and animals. Usually they're found in like the rock, okay? And a remain just means something left over. So you guys can see some pictures here of fossils that have been found. There you have it. Let's see. Also, traces. Traces just means it's kind of a synonym for remains. Traces just means there is something left over. Okay? All right. And these are the remains of an animal that lived long ago. What are remains? Well, we just talked about that. That just means something left over. That's a remain. There are many different kinds of fossils. Dinosaur bones are fossils. Dinosaur teeth are fossils too. Claws, eggs, and nests can be fossils. So can leaves, flowers, petals, and plant stems. There's a lot of different kinds of fossils. And man, it's a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys have ever had the chance to look for fossils, but they're out there. If you look and you know what to look for, you can even find some yourself. I want to show you guys something real quick. Let me show you a fossil I found in Jordan. Pretty cool fossil, all right? Let me show it to you. So, I don't know if you guys can see that real well, but I think you can. So I thought this would be pretty cool to show you right here at this moment. But I was just out walking and I flipped over this rock and check it out. Not only does it have fossils, it has lots of fossils. It's a bunch of different seashells and things that are fossilized here in this piece of rock. So there's a real fossil for you to check out. And man, let's keep going here. It says, look at this. Now, how cool would it be to find this? These fossil bones are from an animal called a saber-toothed tiger. Bones are only one kind of fossil. All right, pretty cool. That'd be amazing to find. Shells from ancient clams and snails are fossils. Ancient means very old. I like that. They're defining some of these words for us. Ancient means very old. The body parts of insects also can become fossils. Have you ever seen an insect that has turned into a fossil? So you guys can see right here, there's some different animals that have been turned into a fossil, and they had hard shells, and they lived underwater. And a dinosaur made this ancient footprint. I mean, look at the size of these footprints. It's insane, right? Tracks and trails. Ancient footprints are another kind of fossil. Scientists have found many ancient footprints. Some of the footprints are from human beings, others are from dinosaurs. So, really cool. What is a footprint? A footprint is just a mark that someone's foot or feet, have made in the mud at the time, and they've been fossilized. Pretty cool stuff. Animal trails can also be fossils. Snails and worms make trails in mud. These trails show where an animal went. So you guys can see right here, it says this worm fossil shows the shape of a worm's body. It also shows trails the worm left on the ground. Pretty interesting, right? So all different kinds of imprints. Check out this over here. This is pretty cool. It says bones, tracks, and trails are all signs of life from long ago. And all of them can become fossils. But how do flower petals or dinosaur bones turn into fossils? Man, that's a great question. Right here, you guys can see a leaf fossil embedded in the stone. Super cool stuff. Um, so you've got bones. Of course, bones are like your skeleton, right? You've got tracks. Tracks are the same thing as footprints or where the animal moved. In this case, you've got little lines over here where this worm slithered. That would be a track too. Anything that leaves behind a trail, right? Uh, and then you've got the word trail. A trail is just a little line made by whatever animal it is. Um, okay, let's go to the next page here and check out how these fossils are made. Chapter 2, how do fossils form? Well, listen, I think we'll stop right there. It's a good place to stop. When we come back, we're going to answer that question. How do fossils form? All right. Thanks for joining me. We'll be right back. See you soon.